All right, so here is the Black Beast, Derrick Lewis. It wasn't all that long ago that he beat Alexander Volkov, had won 9 of 10, and earned a title shot against you in New York City. Derrick Lewis back on the grind here tonight.
Derrick Lewis is a beast and one of the strongest guys that I have ever felt inside of the octagon. Every time his punches land, you can feel this unbelievable thud up against your head, in the body, and everything he does, it is just absolute power. He's a very, very good athlete, as he shows with these double kicks that he always likes to throw up. Derrick Lewis, when you win 9 out of 10 fights, you're a monster.
And he is on paper one of the more prolific knockout artists this division historically has ever seen. The Black Beast, ready to get back to it here tonight. All right, so here's Muhammad Ali making the walk to the octagon with much fanfare. A lot of people thought this moment would never materialize. I don't believe it.
You know, when people talk about the GOAT, it's always a conversation with people having opinions. Very rarely do you get a person almost universally considered the greatest of all time. That is what you get in Muhammad Ali when people talk about boxing. The guy has unbelievable hand speed, footwork, but it'll be his takedown defense that will allow for him to find success inside the octagon. We're about to find out what the greatest can do, John, in an 8-sided cage. And you're right, most heavyweights in this division are going to test his takedown defense, but Plus Athlete doesn't even begin to describe it. We'll see how it goes for Ali here tonight. The greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, has stepped inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Derrick the Black Beast Lewis. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Muhammad Ali.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, here we go with the start of round 1. It is always special when Muhammad Ali takes his act to the world-famous octagon. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Hold your ground. I need you to go forward.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. And everything's landing with so much power.
Back and forth we go. Oh, really good with the kick to the body. Effective use of the jab there by Lewis.
More than one.
Couple minutes gone by round 1. Nicely done to the body.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking. That hook was bad.
good.
Nice head kick.
Straight to the body by Ali. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there. Beautiful punch lands. Nice right hand.
And that spinning kick found its home up top. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Derrick Lewis.
Big double leg, double change.
Muhammad Ali gets up. He is back on the feet here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Final seconds of round one. 5 minutes in the books.
What are you doing out there? Let's shake it off. We need to do exactly what we did in the gym. I want you to keep your hands up, keep moving your head, keep moving your feet, cut those angles, and let's change it up.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Ready. Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Countering with the jab here, but a nice job blocking it by Ali. Both guys appeared to land there.
He checked that last one.
Muhammad Ali's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight.
Get those combinations out.
Lewis gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Straight punch is true.
Get out of there.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two.
And the strike lands clean.
Looked like that body kick got home. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Let your hands go.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Lewis's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, good lead right by Lewis. Good jab. Uppercut is good. Oh, good block there. Just right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut man in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
In the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous two rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last two rounds. You expect somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Circling away towards the left now. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Ali's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Just out of range with the big right hand. Nice straight right lands.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Oh, big left hook there.
He's hurt.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching forward, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Big shots landed by him now.
That was a slick transition.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. And on one side, thrill. On the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
Oh!
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
So Lewis is able to land the strike right there and continuing to make things difficult for the opposition. The nose is already damaged, and that strike ain't gonna help matters. Well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot. Beautiful block there.
Lewis's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now.
Left hand getting very active. Great punch.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Ali.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
So Lewis is in half guard. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Keep working for side control.
Lewis is right back to the full mount. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
Slow that heart rate down. It's okay. We expected this type of fight. We trained for this.
All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Look to the head there by Lewis. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the early round.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. He's hurting bad here. Oh, just opening up on him now. Hurt him again.
Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks, he's throwing punches.
Lewis is really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute.
Nice shot, lands downstairs.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
He's got to ease up.
He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
And now left.
Oh, he hurt him again. Ah, that jab hurt him.
This could be it. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
This is big. That's big.
The Black Beast gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Just out of range with that strike. That'll do it! The Black Beast strikes again!
Man.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Derrick the Black Beast Lewis.
Well, Derrick Lewis just might be the UFC heavyweight champion of the